Hey guys, so today's video is the first one of the year and it's going to be a big one. It is my 2015 beauty favorites and I was so surprised by how quickly it took me to set up for this video, grabbing all the products that I wanted to talk about, because in previous years it was a whole process. Like I would just try to make sure I wasn't leaving anything out and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's just getting older or a part of, you know, it comes with age, but you just really start to just know what you like. And it was so easy. It took me like 5 minutes to pick everything out. I almost knew all the products that I wanted to talk about off the top of my head because I just love them so much and I use them all the time. How could I possibly forget? So I'm really excited to show you guys in this video. I also, as you can see, this is my new little makeup setup. I've got a little bit of a setup in the back, a little bit of a setup right here, and that's just how I have it for now. I'm the type of person, I'm always rearranging and moving stuff around in my house and just trying different things. So I don't really feel like I need to wait until it's completely done to do a makeup organization video or a little filming room tour, because it's never going to be done. But a little bit bare back there right now. I do have a few other things that I want to do before I bring you guys completely in and show you everything, but I'm really excited to do that. And one of those things is figure out my mirror situation. As you guys can see, I don't have a mirror behind me right now, like a big vanity like I used to. It's just right over there on the floor. But I haven't quite decided what I want to do with that, because filming against a mirror or in front of one is so difficult because it's constantly reflecting light, and it's just like, it makes it so distracting, I feel like, especially for the viewer. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I'm gonna need some kind of mirror, right, to do my makeup, but for now I've just been using my little guy and it works just fine. If you guys are wondering, my vanity top in the back was the one thing that I was so excited to do when we first moved here. And it's basically just a wooden countertop from IKEA, and then I stained it gray, and I just use Minwax Classic Gray. My mom helped me, thanks Mom, because she always puts up with my crazy harebrained ideas. And you just have to keep layering it on until it doesn't look moldy and dirty and it just looks like a nice even gray color. I was actually kind of proud of myself on that one because I'm not usually into working with like wood. I mean, shocker, I know. I wanted to include skincare and hair care and stuff like that, but to be honest, I'm pretty due for like a whole skincare, hair care routine video, like entire dedicated video for you guys. So I'm gonna try to whip that up instead of just making this one like 45 minutes long, which it might be anyway. So the first product I wanted to show you guys is a skincare product, but I just had to show this because it's how I start off my beauty routine and how I start off my makeup every single day. I always apply this first. It is the Boscia Tsubaki Beauty Oil. It's so moisturizing, but it's never greasy looking. It just gives your skin a glow to it. You can wear this in the morning and at night, which is another reason why I love it. And I always like to keep a good beauty oil on hand because it's always nice to be able to mix with your foundation if you want to go for that ultra dewy look. So it's not only for moisturizing, you can also get really nice skin effects with a beauty oil as well. The next product is my Benefit Porefessional Face Primer, and this is a pro balm to minimize the appearance of pores. So this is really kind of bizarre because I never really used to like this. I tried it so many times because it's basically like the #1 primer, you know, one of the top ones you hear about. Tried it so many times and it always looked really dry and flaky on my skin. But then I tried it again about a year ago, and for some reason, I don't know if my skin changed or just something clicked, and it works for me now. It looks amazing. The way that it just smooths out your skin and makes your makeup last so much longer. I will actually wipe off my foundation if I forget to apply this underneath it first. So needless to say, I never apply my liquid foundation without applying my Benefit Porefessional first. There's really only one foundation that just stole my heart this year, and you guys can probably guess what it is. It's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I love this stuff. This was like a match made in heaven when I discovered this. It just looks so realistic and beautiful on your skin. The coverage is incredible. It's buildable, so it's very versatile. And the other thing that I love about this is that the shades look so real. They're the most like actual skin tones that I've ever found in another foundation. They never look orangey or oxidized or weird or anything like that. And they're just all so forgiving. I've actually found 3 shades in the Born This Way line that match my skin pretty well at any point throughout the year. So, or like different points throughout the year, I should say. The one that I wear most of the time is Natural Beige, and it's just such a dead-on match for my skin. I haven't found anything that comes this close. It's pretty awesome. So love this foundation. My favorite drugstore foundation, which for some reason the cap on these always gets so messy and gross looking, so we're gonna take that off. The L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and I have a bunch of different shades of this. The one that I'm holding right now is W3, probably matches me the best right now. And this is a great drugstore foundation. It has a really nice coverage. It doesn't look heavy or cakey or makeup-y. They're doing construction on the house next door, so bear with me. I usually wear this one in the summer when I want like a really luminous glow to my skin, and it's nice and lightweight. It looks light and it feels light, so that's another reason I wear it in the summertime, but I love this stuff. I think for the money, you really can't beat it. The coverage is great. It looks nice in photographs, and I just really love it. I love applying it with a beauty blender for a nice radiant finish. So that is that one. Then for eyebrows, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and the Brow Wiz. These are basically a staple of life for me at this point. Something about the combination of these two products is just the easiest, nicest looking, quickest way I've ever found to fill in my eyebrows. Sometimes I bounce back and forth, like I'll use 2 different colors of the Brow Wiz. Right now I've been doing Taupe and Caramel, but it's just something about putting the clear brow gel on first and then the little eye pencil after. It just makes it look so much more sharp and crisp looking, and it's just way easier to fill in your brows. So I cannot be without these products ever. I have a couple concealers here. This first one kind of still ties in with eyebrow products because I do use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20 to clean up my eyebrows and mostly just add that little pop of a highlight right underneath my arch. It just goes on really smooth and works very well for that. And because it's in a pot, it just makes it a lot easier to use. This is also really great. It's nice and dense, so it's a really great product for concealing blemishes or going around and correcting your lip color, going around the edge of your lipstick. You can see I have a little bit of red lipstick in there right now. And yeah, that one works really well for the face and eyebrows. And then my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is just the best under eye concealer. You can't beat the coverage with this one. It's just full coverage. You can really highlight with it too because it just has such color impact. And the other thing about it is it doesn't crease. I'm still on the hunt for another concealer that holds up as well as this one. It is a little bit thicker. It's kind of, I don't want to say tacky. It's not really tacky, but it's just kind of a thicker consistency. So you have to work with it a little bit, blend it out. You can't go crazy with it right away, slapping it on with your fingers. I like to take my time with it, but it just looks amazing and it works so well and it lasts like nobody's business. So gotta love this one. The shade that I've been using recently is NC25. And then this concealer by Urban Decay, this is the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. It is a light diffusing, peptide infused, paraben free concealer, and I use the shade Light Warm. I love it because of the little doe foot applicator. It is a very radiant, airbrushed, luminous looking concealer, so it's really perfect for going around and just doing little tiny highlighted areas like your cheekbones, Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, that kind of thing. Just the packaging and the finish of it makes it so perfect for that. This one, I feel like it will crease up a little bit if you put it full on all the way underneath your eyes, but just for highlighting and everything, I think it looks so stunning. And then the only powder that really matters in my life is the Benefit Hello Flawless. I think for, you know, a couple reasons. First of all, the shades, again, look very authentic. They never look makeup-y or fake or weird. They just seem to match me really well, so I think that's why I stick to it. This one is honey. This is usually more my summer shade, but I've been wearing it recently too. And the other one that I like is Petal. These are so nice. I really don't have dry skin, but a lot of times when I put powder on my skin, it still kind of sinks into the pores and looks dry. This one never does that. It has like a very creamy finish for a powder, and you can set your foundation with it, or you can apply a bit more and actually use this as your powder foundation. So whenever I'm traveling, going anywhere, I cannot leave home without this. This is basically like my American Express. The Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, this is my jam. I got so much use out of this year. I love it because it has a perfect assortment of colors, especially the highlight or the concealer setting shades on the top row are the nicest of any other contour palettes that I have. They just look really nice under the eyes, and you can actually use them to set your concealer, which I'm really picky about that, so love this palette. Another really good option that I always talk about are the NARS Contour Blush Duos. I love the lighter one in Olympia. This is really great for the dead of the winter when none of my contour palettes, they're basically just all too dark for me, except the Kat Von D works pretty well all year round, but this one is a really good go-to as well, and it's just a nice convenient travel size. And they have a couple other shades. The MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural and Give Me Sun is probably my all-time favorite bronzer. I just always end up going back to this one. Even though it does look kind of orangey when you look at it, it just looks like this amazing back from vacation bronze glow to the skin. It's just nice and warm, so it just really quickly warms up your complexion, which is usually what I need the most when I'm doing my makeup. Usually I do go for matte bronzers like that one, but the Too Faced Beach Bunny Custom Blend Bronzer has little strips of color that all of them have a slight shimmer to them. When you apply it onto your skin, I just mix all the colors together. It gives off more of just a radiant bronze look, kind of enhances a dewy complexion. It's not really gonna look shimmery on your cheeks or anything like that. So I love this one too because it has a nice reddish rosy undertone, which seems to look a lot more natural on me. So I definitely favor warm peach tone blushes. It's just what I like, it's just what I wear. And I think it complements my skin tone, but also if you notice, like a peach blush never really clashes with anything. I can't really think of an eye look or an eyeshadow color or a lipstick that it really clashes with. So it's always just a good standby, and it's always good to have a nice warm blush tone that you like. This is my Makeup Geek Everyday eyeshadow palette, and I have Peaches Blush by MAC in here because, I mean, this one is just the ultimate peach blush. I love this one. There's a couple others that I like to wear too. Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Captivating. It's very similar. Maybe just a little bit lighter, I don't know, but it's pretty peachy, and I love this one because it lasts a long time. And also the MAC Mineralize Blush in Warm Soul. This has a little bit more of a pink undertone and kind of golden shimmer, so it looks really glowy. And you can just use this to enhance any blush you're wearing. I love wearing this as a layering color, so I'll apply this underneath or on top of another blush, and it just, I don't know, it kind of brings out more of a dimensional look to your cheeks, and I love this one. And we're back. Okay, I was having technical lighting difficulties back there. The room behind me was like pitch black, and I had to shut the blinds because I felt like people could see up in here and it was freaking me out. Highlighter collection definitely just keeps on growing, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. It's a little bit ridiculous and out of control. But I managed to just pick 3 highlighters. Again, usually I prefer a warmer tone, so whether it's a really light champagne color like this Mary Luminizer by theBalm, you can see this is like a really pale champagne, or something that's more like Becca Champagne Pop. This was definitely just brilliant. I love this color, can't get it open. It is more of a golden peach. So this is a little bit deeper. Like, I feel like this one looks really gorgeous with a tan. It's the perfect summertime highlight, but again, I wear it year round. I just wore it on New Year's the other night. And then one that kind of falls in between, so it's more of a middle of the road golden shade, is Laura Gellar Gilded Honey. This is the Baked Gelato Lace Illuminator. This is the MVP of 2015. This was like one of my top 3 favorite products I discovered in 2015, and it's just an incredible color. Like, it's just so stunning and reflective. It just bounces off your cheekbones and it gives you this incredible dewy glow. It is very tiny though, so I'm gonna have to get my hands on a backup and maybe a backup of that. But I just love this color, and it's especially great for like the really, really high points of your face, Cupid's bow, bridge of your nose, that kind of thing. So really quick before I get into eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadows, I had to mention my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot just because this is such a staple for me whether I'm applying eyeshadow or not. I almost always apply this to my lids. It's just an amazing, really light color. So it's the perfect base for your eyeshadows. It just makes them pop 5,000 times more because it really neutralizes any kind of discoloration on your lids, whether it be like veins or freckles or things like that. It just cancels that out, and it's also just a really nice color to wear alone if you want to do a natural look. As far as eyeshadow palettes go, the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, which is the second one in the bunch, was very well loved by me, so much so that I completely just broke it in half. And I love the colors. Let me just take a second. It smells like chocolate, which I love, and the colors are just insanely gorgeous. Golds, bronze colors, just lots of warm browns, and rose gold, peach colors. So this one was just everything that I needed, really. It's all my favorite kind of colors, and you can really tell when you look at it. I dipped into this quite a few times. Also, this little pint-sized palette by Too Faced. This is their Natural Matte palette. These colors are beyond perfect. I use this thing, like if I could recommend you guys, go out there, get one eyeshadow palette that you'll need, and that's it. I would recommend to get this one because it is just the perfect array and assortment of colors. There's warmer ones down here with like an orange undertone, rosy browns, and then cool browns up top. I use it to fill in my eyebrows. I use it for my eyeshadow every day. This color right here, Heaven, is exactly that. I use it to set my eyeshadow base and do my brow highlight every single day, no joke. The original Tartelette palette, they recently just came out with a new one. But I love this one. I use this all the time. Again, it's kind of the same idea as Natural Matte. There's a few more colors in here, but there's cool tones, rosy or purpley colors, and then warmer shades as well. I think Tarte and Too Faced definitely take the cake for being the most amazing eyeshadows because they're just really soft and blendable, easy to work with. They're just nice to work with and makes me want to use them. But I kind of felt like I discovered a little gold mine when I discovered Colorpop. These eyeshadows, first of all, let me just say their lip liners and their little lippy sticks are awesome as well. Pretty much every product I've tried by Colorpop is just on point. Their eyeshadows, I feel like, are just something so special because, first of all, they're affordable. I think they're like $5 each or something insane like that. And for what you get, it's incredible. Like, each one almost looks like a combination of like an eyeshadow and a pigment and a glitter, like you layered all three of those things onto your eye, but really it's just one eyeshadow. And it's not a loose powder, so you don't have to use like Fix Plus to apply it or anything like that. They're a really nice creamy consistency, so if you don't have a ton of brushes, you can easily use your fingers to apply these. In fact, I think it looks really nice when you do. And just all the colors are just so, so stunning. There is no way I could pick just one of these because of how much I love them. So I'm gonna list a bunch of my favorite colors down below in the info box. My favorite eyeliners never really changed too much. I don't know why. I just like what I like, I guess, in the eyeliner department. I'm a little particular about it. The NYC liquid liner, which I cannot find NYC products in my drugstore anymore, and I'm starting to have a little bit of freak out because this liner is like $1.99 and it is the best liquid liner. It's completely jet black, and the little brush, which I can't get it open right now, the little brush is just kind of the perfect width to make a nice cat eye, or you could do a little mini wing with it too. So I love that one. And also the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. I have this in black and brown, and I love both colors. It's just a chunky eyeliner pencil, but it's really, really dark and it transfers easy. And I think because it's so big, it never, like the wood part never comes close to your eye, so you never have to worry about scratching your eye. There's a few mascaras that I could not live without. One of them being Benefit They're Real. I love this one because it just gives you a really intense, dramatic look, kind of like thicker lashes, and it has that spiky, that really spiky wand. So you can just get in there and really grab your lashes and kind of push them up and flare them out, and there's spikes on the end too to help you get those hard to reach lashes in the outer corner or inner corner when you're like blending your falsies. And then Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte is a little bit different. I feel like this one gives you just a lot of length, like really, really splashy length, and you can just build this one up to no end. So I love those two. Those are my favorite high end. And then my CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume in the orange tube, it's like, I never get over it. I love it. It's inexpensive, it works really well, and in the summertime, this is my go-to. I'll just get this in the waterproof formula, and I am set for summer. It's the only one that I pretty much use all summer long, especially on my bottom lashes, because in the heat and humidity, it never smudges or budges. So those three are my top picks. I really wanted to mention a couple of false lashes. These are the Ardell Glamour Wispies, which they're kind of hard to see because the stickers covering them up, and I use the top row. But these are really beautiful. They're nice because you can find them at the drugstore, and I usually find them at Ulta. That's where I track these down. I think the word's gotten out that they're amazing, and they're sold out a lot of times at Walgreens or at CVS. So check Ulta. They're really easy to apply. I like to pop them right in the center of my lid or just kind of flare them out a little bit towards the outer corners. The other lashes that I wanted to show you guys, they're all like in my little clump of lashes that I have after I pop them off and just throw them in a pile and reuse them, so they weren't really pretty to like show in the video. But the ones I'm wearing right now are Siren by House of Lashes, and they're my new obsession. They are just so feminine, and like they have a little bit of a curl to them, but not much. They just kind of enhance your eyeshadow and your eyes so well because they're really separated, and I just love them. They're kind of like a more demure version of Bambi, which is my other favorite. I think I wore those almost every single time I filmed a video last year. And the House of Lashes Lash Glue, House of Lashes Lash Glue is the bomb. Especially the black formula I love. I'll use the clear if I'm doing like a really light eyeshadow look and I just want to pop lashes on. But it's just very easy to apply with the little brush, and it dries in seconds. Literally, it just dries so quickly. You don't have to wait around and blow on your lashes and all that business. So as far as the lip colors go, I kind of realized that I didn't have as many to show as I thought, because a lot of times with lipstick, well, not so much lipstick, but like lip gloss and things, I'll go through it and then I'll toss it because I use it all up. So the few staples that I always have either in my bag or in my makeup organizer, I have to show you guys 2 lip liners by MAC, or 2 lip pencils. This one is Oak, which is a brown, and I actually prefer this one a lot more to strip down. I don't know why. They're very similar. It's just, I don't know, it's more neutral or something like that. Maybe less of a dark brown. So it works really well. I really like lining especially my bottom lip. With this one, it just gives a bit more of a shadow and really enhances it. It makes it look more pouty and full. And then Boldy Bear is a great all over color. It's kind of a pinky beige. And this just seems to work with so many lipsticks. Like, it just works with everything. I always use this one. So I'll give you a little okay, yeah, I don't know if you guys can even see that, but I'll zoom in a little bit in a second. 2 by NYX. I've got to have natural at all times. This is not by NYX, this is by Rimmel. I've got to have natural at all times, and that one is just a really natural, lighter nude. And you can see it right there next to the others. It's just a little bit lighter. And then also Spice is gorgeous. It's like it's a darker pink, it's a little bit warmer, and it just has the prettiest look to it. Yeah, it's definitely like the warmest of all of those. All of those are very similar, but I like to use them together just to kind of get a lot of dimension and layer them. And then actually, I'm not gonna lie guys, the Kylie Lip Kit lip pencil, the Candy K lip liner, I actually really love this. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It is very nice. It's just a great color, and I noticed that it lasts a long time. It's just, oh, so pretty. So it's kind of similar to Natural by Rimmel, but just a little bit darker. It is really perfect. I feel like this goes with a lot of different lip colors as well, and it just goes on nice and pigmented. I'm still kind of back and forth with the Candy K lipstick. I really like it. I just haven't really worn it that much, but I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch it on out for you guys anyways. I haven't really had a chance to wear this one as much. It smells really good. It smells just like straight up sugar, which I love. And that's what that one looks like. And then honestly, my favorite lipstick, just my everyday, always wearing it lipstick, is the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in Melted Sugar. It is a very light color, but I feel like it's just perfect for adding that highlight right in the center of your lip where you want that fullness. And it's matte, so it's not super shiny. I just really love it. You can't even really see the swatch there because my camera is reflecting. It's very light. So that's the Candy K liquid lipstick, Candy K lip pencil, Oak, and Boldly Bare by MAC. Next is Rimmel Natural and Rimmel Spice. Did I just include one lipstick in my 2015 favorites? What is going on? That is really the one that I wore the most though, I have to say. I kind of be lying if I just picked out a bunch of random bright colors, because this one, I just love this. And finally, I have one more favorite. I had to mention this perfume, even though it's not makeup, because I recently discovered this and I love this. This is the Elizabeth & James Nirvana White. And I showed this in a haul a couple months ago, but first of all, it's white and gold and gorgeous, but it smells so good. And I just kind of, every time I'm at my vanity, I just keep it over there on top of my little makeup organizer, and every time I'm at my vanity I just kind of load up on this because it just smells so good. It's like a little bit floral. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit floral, but I just like the fact that you can't really put your finger on it, and it just smells really nice and light. We did it. That was a long video, and it's probably going to take even longer to edit, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't even tell you how excited I am for 2016 and just the future in general. And I just want to tell you that I love you and I appreciate all the support that you guys send me day after day on social media and on my channel and just everywhere, and emails and everything like that. I hear you, I appreciate you, and I don't know what I would do without you, honestly. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you picked up some good little product recommendations. And I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.